I recently took a trip up north to see my friend and fellow manga collector, Ben. And while I was there, we did a little bit of manga shopping as it was Ben's birthday and I'd just been paid, so it was time for a haul. Here is all of the manga that I bought in June. First up on our trip was Forbidden Planet in Newcastle. This store has a massive range of manga with 3 for 2 manga on all 7 Seas and Viz titles, as well as a range of other manga to choose from. I did spot the latest Zombie Makeout Club on the shelf, however I didn't pick this up on this trip. I did, however, pick up the latest volume of Sheeply Horned Witch Romi, which I don't see anyone talking about this series at all. Very underrated series, a little bit weird, but definitely worth the read if you're into your kind of fantasy stuff. I also visited this store back in 2024, I believe, and I never actually went downstairs to check out their huge comic book section with everything from new releases to back issues, and they had this awesome Star Wars, The Clone Wars Yoda statue as well, which was really cool. And back upstairs now, they had a massive range of anime figures, and I spotted this Shonen Jump magazine logo like pose stand, and I didn't pick it up, but my friend Dear, Ben's fiance, actually bought this for me as an early birthday gift, and she also bought one for Ben as well, so we both have matching Shonen Jump magazine stands for our shelves. Next up on our trip was actually just next door to Forbidden Planet at Travelling Man Newcastle. And once again, this store has a huge range of manga to choose from, but this time with 3 for 2 on all titles from all publishers. And while I was in there, I picked up volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Shadow House. In the depths of a murky mansion lives a group of enigmatic nobles known as the Shadow Family. With no visible features to speak of, these mysterious aristocrats employ living dolls to act as their faces. Kate and Mieruko are one such pair of mistress and servant, dwelling in their own little world and learning from each other bit by bit with every new day. But in a house of locked doors, living according to rules from no apparent source, how long can their blissfully peaceful existence truly last? I saw a video on this series a little while back, and honestly it sounded really good. I believe there's 10 to 12 volumes total, and I picked up 3 of them while I was at Travelling Man, and I might have got one later on in the video as well. And that is all for Newcastle. We took a trip a bit further south down to Leeds, where we visited yet another Travelling Man, where I picked up Grim Night Tales Volume 1 and 2. An extraordinary horror anthology begins, blending true tales of uncanny with masterful manga storytelling. Winner of the 3rd annual Scariest Horror Story compilation, Yamaya has spent over 20 years collecting real-life hauntings across Japan. Now these spine-tingling accounts are brought to life by Kensei Hakamoto, whose chilling artwork cuts straight to the heart of human fear and madness. Enter a world of lingering spirits, cursed objects, and terrifying truths in this deeply unsettling collection. This is a new horror anthology, with volume 2 being a new release just the other week. And I said to Ben, because he pointed this out to me, if I can find volume 1, I'll get them both. And I went over to G and I found them both. There was a 3 for 2 on, so I also bought Ben a copy of Fist of the North Star, as it was his birthday when I went up. And last up on our trip was Forbidden Planet International in Leeds, where I picked up Kindergarten Wars Volume 3. Rita is convict number 999, a former legendary assassin who now works at a kindergarten for the children of the world's most powerful people. Her job is to protect the kids from the clutches of would-be kidnappers and contract killers. But even with her overwhelming strength, Rita has one fatal flaw. She falls head over heels for good-looking men, even if they're her enemies. Can she find the hottie soulmate of her dreams amid the chaos at the world's safest kindergarten? Shadow House Volume 4. There is a little bit of a horror theme here. I also picked up Dara-San of Reiwa. Clouds blacken the sky and sheets of rain turn the mountain forest into a treacherous maze. A landslide crushes a razor wire fence and buries a no trespassing sign as 2 young siblings venture into a dark world to which they do not belong. A long, horrid shadow rears up to meet them and...
Look, I'm a malevolent deity, okay? Aren't you kids gonna freak out about my monstrous visage?
Anyway, so that's how we met Dara-san. She might look kind of scary, but just wait until you get to know her. I saw it kind of looked horror-y and just had to grab it. A recommendation from my girlfriend, which I admit I still haven't read volume 1 from last month, but I picked up Coffee Moon volumes 2 and 3. And to finish off the manga shopping in Leeds, I picked up Shbuya Goldfish volume 9. And my friend Ben, who isn't a Star Wars fan, also gave me Star Wars Thrawn from Panini Comics. On the galactic frontier, an Imperial task force picks up Thrawn, a Chiss exile who catches the eye of Emperor Palpatine. In the first volume of this series, discover how the unparalleled military strategist and tactical genius begins his rise through the Imperial ranks, supported by his aide, Eli Vanto. A bit of an odd one here. I can't actually remember where I bought this, but I know I bought it in June at some point, and that is Mieruko Chan volume 12. A normal girl was living a normal life until she wasn't. One day, she could see everything. What's a girl to do when hideous monsters appear no matter which way she turns? And on top of that, nobody else can see them? Obviously, there's only one thing that makes sense. Ignore them. Kinda hard to put theory into practice though, when the ghosts know she's watching. And lastly, I believe I might have bought this in May, and I have been sat on this for a while and I haven't opened it because I've been waiting to film another haul video. But in here I have a bit of a special volume. This is the Witch Hat Atelier French Special Edition, or the Pika Edition, and this comes with an exclusive little Brush Buddy plush. And honestly, just look how cute this little guy is. I love it. Witch Hat Atelier is one of my favorite manga series at the moment, and I have it in English, obviously, all 14 volumes, a French in volume 14, and a copy in Czech from when I went over to Prague earlier this year. I'm trying to get a volume of Witch Hat in every language for every country that I've visited. I have visited Mallorca, France, and Czech, so I need to get a French edition soon as well. But honestly, the covers for the French special editions are amazing. I've seen some of them for like £200 to £300, and honestly, I want to get the whole set of the French special editions because they look so cool, and each one comes with a little exclusive. I believe volume 12 I have in my Amazon basket right now, and that comes with a Witch Hat tote bag that folds down to look like the caps from the Witch Hat world. And the final thing that is manga and anime related that I bought this month, I can't believe I almost forgot about this, as I have a shelf full of this character. I picked up from Mankind in Newcastle an Anya pop figure, which was on sale from £15 down to 10. And that just about wraps up my manga haul for June. Let's get all of this onto the shelf. So you know how I said I was going to put all of that stuff on the shelf? Well, I actually have a slight problem right now. I'm currently in the middle of redoing my shelves. So my yen press shelves are kind of full right now, and I'm actually planning to put a second shelf in here for more Pop Mart stuff. But I need the shelf. And underneath, I'm planning to put another shelf here for more manga to replicate over here on these two shelves. So I can't actually shelve anything until I have these shelves, because the only bit of space I've got is 7 Seas just here, and I only have 3 7 Seas volumes this month. I have a lot of yen press. I have one from Panini. This shelf is full, and there's a shelving problem here. So for now, I'm just going to have to leave the shelves in a bit of a mess, which I hate doing, but I am going to try and pick up some new shelves very, very soon. So I will do an update on the shelving in my next manga haul video, and maybe even do a little rearranging the shelves video very soon. But until that's all done, I'll catch you in the next one. See you next time. It's literally written there.
I don't know what what kind of voice you want me to read it in.
Oh,
I've done voice acting before. You're a bad director.